Am I the asshole for pursuing the nanny? Cliche title, I know, but my friend group is split and I'm being called the asshole, so here I am. I, 43 male, have been suing a relationship with my friend's nanny. He's in finance and she's a doctor, so they needed an extra pair of hands to look after their 6-month-old. About 2 months ago, they found Ella, 29 years old, who they were happy with, and she's been a great help, so I was told. Fast forward to a month ago, I'm over at their place to meet the baby, and I meet Ella for the first time. I thought she was beautiful from the second I laid eyes on her. She's smart and very outgoing. I won't lie, I probably looked like an idiot, but I couldn't take my eyes off her. Ella and I exchanged numbers with the understanding it would be good to have them in the event of an emergency. That both parents aren't available, so I'm the next best thing in an emergency. Anyway, we'd been texting back and forth for a couple of weeks, and I thought, fuck it, and I asked her out for a drink. She said yes. Apparently, Ella told my friend and his wife that she was going on a date with me, and now they're pissed, saying I'll screw up their relationship with her and other stuff. I reminded them that Ella's an adult and she's interested in me too, but they told me I need to cancel the date and not go after the nanny because they need her focused on her job and I'm a distraction. I refused again, and now our friend group is involved and divided. Some agree with me. We're both adults, so we can decide for ourselves. Others agree with my friends that I'm an asshole and it's inappropriate. So, am I the asshole?
I think it's a little bit weird. I personally wouldn't do that. I would be a little embarrassed to do that, but they are two consenting adults who can make whatever decisions they want.
There's another comment that says, worst case, this ruins your relationship with your friends who you are the godfather to their child. But best case, you get some young girl half your age to hook up with.
Sorry, I think I missed that part. He's the godfather?
Yeah, so he does make a comment. He's the godfather to the child.
Oh.
Okay, here's another comment. It's posted by Jake, you a-hole. You're the asshole. I'm the father mentioned in the post, and I can't believe you have the stones to post this.
Huh?
He sent me the post to gloat. I guess at some point it was going his way. Most of what he said is true. My wife and I had a baby 6 months ago and hired a nanny. He is not my baby's godfather. Oh. We are not friends, and he did not ask Ella for her number. He took it from the baby book my wife put together in case of emergencies.
Oh!
The only reason he was at my house is because my wife feels sorry for him and invites him over for dinner sometimes. For what it's worth, Ella is neither 29 nor interested. She was being polite because you told her we were best friends and she wanted to make a good impression. I've told her to block his number in every single social media I know he has and apologized profusely because I don't want her to quit. Jake, because I can do a piss poor job of picking an alternative name too, you are the asshole. If you come near my family again, I will lay all your shit out for the world to see.
Oh my god. This guy's a fucking creep. He was already a creep with that other post, which we didn't even talk about.
I missed that when I was originally reading this.
Oh my god, that's the biggest twist.
Whoa.
We don't like Jake. Jake, you're cut off. This is someone who deserves to have his shit aired out.
He's saying he's the godfather and stuff. What? So there's an update that comes in March 12th, 2022 from Jake. A few people asked for an update. I did start writing one before the post he wrote was deleted. I don't know why, and I don't care. I saw screenshots of the messages from Jake, and to say I was disgusted was a massive understatement. He bragged about wealth I'm clearly certain he doesn't have, how close we all are, and how he introduced me to my wife. We were married before we even met him. He also hinted at having influence over me because he's like an older brother to me, and suggested to Ella that he could convince me to give her special privileges and a raise. I assured Ella none of it was true and that we were very happy with her work. I also called Jake myself to rip him a new one. He insisted Ella was interested, that she'd lied to her age to him, and that they'd been flirting for weeks. I told him I'd read the messages and that Ella told me the truth. He got quiet and said he hadn't done anything wrong and that he had to go suddenly. He's been blocked everywhere, and I'm also paying Ella to change her number to make doubly sure that he can't get through to her. Not the most exciting. I imagine some of you thought he'd turn up at my door again and something like this in the movies. I'm signing out of this account. I was planning on deleting it, which I now found the request for an update, so here you go. I'm glad you enjoyed my life turning into a walking nightmare for a day. Also, fuck Jake.
Like, truly.
Fuck you, Jake. My fiance has some huge requests in order for me to regain his trust. Is his request too far? So this original post was June 2023. My fiance and I have been together for 6 years now, and during the 3rd year of our relationship, I cheated on him with a close family friend. I had started to take my fiance for granted, and it became easy to cheat because I just didn't value the relationship. He broke up with me, and we were split up for months, and the times I was single, I realized how great he was. I begged for him back, and he took me back, but I had to promise to never speak to the guy again. I am happy to say that I never cheated since then and haven't been tempted at all. I understand how great of a partner I have. That being said, the guy I cheated on with was a close family friend, and I recently rekindled our friendship behind my fiance's back. Nothing romantic. You ever meet someone who is a terrible partner but just a great friend? Well, that's him. I hated the fact that I let a stupid mishap ruin our friendship. My fiance found out and was angry. I apologized and we talked, and he needed space. He sent me a text of his demands to continue the relationship, and I copied and pasted it below. Here are his texts. After doing some thinking, I can't trust you. Whether it was platonic or not, this is the 2nd time that I know of that you violated my trust. The hardest part isn't this, but now I have to wonder how many times you have violated my trust or done something behind my back that I just don't know about. You claim that this is it, but how can I believe you? I love you and I want to work on this relationship, but it's going to require a lot from you. We are going to be postponing our wedding indefinitely. When we are first back together, it took 10 months before I felt secure in this relationship again. I have no idea how long it will take to feel secure again. Your friend will be blocked on everything, and you are never to speak of him again. This includes family events. If you know he will be there, do not attend. If you didn't know and he attends, you are to ignore him. I have unrestricted access to phones, social media, emails, etc. Every password I want to know for any device you have. No hanging out with male friends alone. You are to be home by 1 if you go out with your homegirls. There will be more, but these are my demands and they aren't up for discussion. If you aren't willing to do it, then the relationship is over. Take your time to think about it. That's the end of the text. So I called him and he said he's not arguing with me about it and don't call him back until I decide what I want to do. I feel that this is extremely harsh considering the fact that I didn't cheat this time. Ever since we got back together, I never cheated on him.
I think the relationship should just be done.
So OP is convinced to follow her boyfriend's rules. Okay, I'll do it. I just needed to make sure he wasn't going too far. But if this is what it takes to rebuild this trust, I'll do it. When commenters say that OP is on her way to cheat on her boyfriend again, she claims, "You don't think I'll follow his rules? Good thing I don't let people tell me what I can't do. I'm going to be laughing when this all works out. We get married and have kids."
Well, I hope. I don't know.
Update on the conversation with her boyfriend. June 2023. We had a really great conversation and he was vulnerable and said it made him feel like I didn't value him. He was crying and it really hurt me to see the pain I caused him. He told me that please let's not go forward with this unless I can promise that I won't go behind his back again because he can't go through this pain again. I told him that I promise I will never hurt him again and will always be honest and upfront with him now. We talked about the rules and he said they will be temporary and will be adjusted when we go to couples therapy. Now it's time to put in the work to repair the relationship. I know it'll be a lot of work, but I'm prepared. Thank you to the ones who gave me constructive criticism.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for them if they can work it out. Do I think it's going to work out? Probably not, no.
So there's another update, 10 months later, April 17th, 2024. So next month, I'll be married this fall. I've been with this amazing guy and we worked through a lot of issues together. I thought I loved him and I think I still do, but I'm not in love with him. About 3 months ago at my job, we got a new coworker who is very handsome and extremely attractive.
Fucking hell.
I mean, I've never been so physically attracted to someone in my life. We started to deepen our friendship, but romantic feelings came. I repressed mine, but to my surprise, he confessed his feelings to me as well. I told him we gotta think about our spouses, but our feelings continued to grow. He told me that he had stopped being affectionate with his wife because he feels like he is cheating on me when he does that. He only wants to be affectionate with me. I started doing the same thing and haven't been intimate with my partner. The big thing is a lot of people will be hurt if this comes out. He can't divorce his wife right away because of finances, but he will as soon as possible. I have to call off the wedding, but I really don't want to hurt my current fiance.
This girl is a serial cheater. Ah, I knew it. I freaking knew it.
So, when asked about her previous infidelity, OP says, I have cheated before, and I've started to realize it's because I don't understand being in love. With the guy I'm seeing, we both aren't romantic with our current partners. I don't want to be with anyone but him. Also, he's going to divorce his wife. We have a plan for when his finances get straight.
Sure, he will divorce his wife. I'm sure of it.
How is she justifying this affair? This is completely different. The first time I cheated was because I was selfish. This time, it's because I fell in love with someone else. I didn't choose this. No one picks who they love. The whole experience has taught me how complex love is, and that I've never been in love before.
No, I don't agree with that at all, because I feel like you choose to love your partner every day. That is a choice. Like,
when commenters tell OP she's gullible about the married guy, she keeps emphasizing, I'm going to tell my fiance, but we can't tell the other guy's wife yet. He's going to get his finances in order first. Update for April 18th, the next day. I took everyone's advice and decided to end things with my fiance. This was the hardest thing I had to do in my life. I know you guys think I'm a terrible person, but this is an unimaginable situation to find yourself in. I want everyone to know how much this hurt to do. I really wish I didn't fall in love with someone else. I wish I could make myself fall in love with my fiance, but I can't. It took me so long to accept this. I hope you guys can understand that I can't convey this enough that I care about my ex-fiance. I know this is the best for both of us, even though it's hard right now.
I don't feel an ounce of sympathy for her.
When asked if OP told her ex-fiance the truth, she says, I didn't lie. I told him the truth, that I fell in love with someone else. I told him I still care about him. I keep telling you all that I care about him and would never use him as a backup. He's a great guy and there's a woman out there who will love him and be lucky to have him. Mm-hmm. There is no reason we both can't be happy. I'll agree with that. Someone else is way better for him out there.
Exactly.
When commenters tell OP that there is no way the married man is going to leave his wife for her, she says, he is going to divorce his wife. Unfortunately, divorce is extremely complicated, but he said that he will keep me updated. It's not just finances, but a lot of other legal stuff. Since I wasn't married yet, it is easy to end things. For him, it's a lot more complicated than that. When commenters continue to tell OP she's gullible, she says, no, I was very clear in our conversation today that I want to figure this out by the end of the year. That's plenty of time for him to figure out finances and legal stuff. That way, by 2025, we can just focus on each other.
Sure. Girl, believe what you want. Like, I'm over her.
Update.
She's delusional.
Got another update. July 3rd, 2024.
It's over.
I realize I've treated my fiance horrible and received my karma. My coworker and his wife are getting a divorce because she found out he was cheating with multiple women, plural. He's a disgusting animal. He lied to me and others pretending that we were the only one. I ended things with him. I'm glad he's been exposed. Now, regarding my ex-fiance, I've taken the time to reflect and realize he's actually my true love.
Oh!
I hate that I hurt him. I reached out again to him, but he said he will always love me, but he's done with me. Good. And that was painful to hear. I just can't get over what my coworker did in destroying multiple relationships, including mine. It's painful to see and experience.
The whiplash is back. It's back in full force. Oh my God.
And then she has the nerve to try to go back to her ex-fiance again.
God. Thank God he was like, no, I deserve better than this.
Thank God he was like that. I just
Know your worth.
I just can't get over what my coworker did in destroying multiple relationships, including mine. Bro, you ruined your own relationship. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.